Today, I got everything I need to do an oil change on the pickup. It's a 1989 Toyota pickup, farm truck. We used it to do a bunch of dragging and trips to the dump, but also exploring. It's in pretty good shape. It's broken in. So yeah, I have everything I need to do the oil change. I just need to clean the garage, because I can't do an oil change out here. And yeah. Look at all these rocks in there. Gonna have to get those out. I'm gonna cut it right here. Right here.
You figure the ram's probably not in that section.
I don't know what's in there.
But I'm saying if the ram is out, then there's probably at least whatever that is out of here, right? So you want to cut it back. I don't want to
melt any of this stuff.
Yeah, so cut it back as far back. I'm just saying, like whatever this distance is right here, I would cut it within that distance so that you don't have to cut through the ram too.
Well, that's a good spot to cut it then. See, what I wanted to do today was do this oil change and try to get the exhaust fixed by clamping some hoses on there. But god damn it, today had other plans and we had to fix the track loader. So, where is this oil filter? I swear to God. Where? It's been a while since I've done this. Engine oil filter, a motherfucker, V6. Oil filter, carbureted engine. It's supposed to be back over here. We don't have, we have fuel injected. Says the engine filter is still on the left hand side. We don't have a V6. So I found the oil filter. It's right here. I just gotta take that bad boy off. But first, drain the oil. And so, got a 16 millimeter right there. Ah. It's actually pretty easy to move on its own. Just with this 3/8 inch ratchet. So, that's in. That's locked. That's unlocked. I might try to see if there's some sort of attachment or a piece of plate, something I can weld on here so that I can pull both these levers at the same time. But for right now, I'm just going to put it back together get this clamp back on, put the step back on, and secure these with these backflip zip ties in here, so that maybe someday I can put it back on, put the piston back on here. But I've had so many issues with it, I think I'm just going to leave it off. So one more thing, actually, I looked up basically the specs on what the voltage should be at these pins before I decided to cut off the piston. But basically when you hit the quick coupler switch, these are supposed to be 12 to 14 volts. So hit the switch, you should get 14 volts at the first pin, and then you hit the switch in the other direction, you'll get 12 to 14 volts in the other direction. So I got both those, and it was 0 or neutral, kind of with no switch pressed, and that's normal. So there's nothing wrong with the switch, but I am going to take apart the piston here in a second to see if I can take a look at those gears, because I bet they're all torn up and out of shape. You know what? I'm not going to be able to leave this step on here. If I leave this step on here, I'm not going to be able to get a wrench in here for the quick disconnects. Yeah, I'm not going to get any son of a gun. I don't know if you can see that there, but I need some room to basically work this lever, and I can't do that with this step on here. That sucks. Here is the piston. So when you hit that switch, basically this motor turns a gear in here, I think, and then it turns this, which pumps this guy out. There we go. So I didn't really want to bother with figuring out how to get this pin out of there, so I just cut it off, and that was pretty easy. Now I'm going to take these screws off and see that I can make sure that this was actually the problem. Man, that thing stinks. So I don't know if you can see that here, but you see how it's missing the teeth? That's the exact sound that I was hearing. So yeah, it looks like this piece these teeth are all just worn down. Well, learned something new.